Here's what nobody is saying about the Ojude Oba Festival. This festival has been around for a very long time, but for 2 years now, social media has made it more popular. Now everybody seems to be raving about it and jumping on it like a trend. Many people mostly see it now as a fashion show and do not really care for the true reasons behind it. Every brand is jumping on it for visibility, and every creator wants to be the next person to take the most iconic shot, either as a photographer, a videographer, even a model. This year had the most influx of people for this event. While this is great for tourism and revenue for the people of Ijebuland, is it really good for the experience? The crowd was intense and there was barely space for anyone to do anything. The event pavilion was beyond capacity. The processions barely had space to perform their activities. The horses were barely struggling to move around. Even the royalties were stuck in the chaos under the 100 degrees heat. The number of photographers, content creators and brands were probably even more than the actual people celebrating the festival. It was physically draining having to push through the crowd. There was the potential of losing your personal item and the possibility of physical aggression. There's a thing called over-tourism, and this is when too much visitors flock a destination, especially when it doesn't have the capacity to manage them sustainably. Forget the glitz and glam from social media. This year's festival was very stressful. But how do we solve this? First of all, the organizers of the festival need to take note that this is now a global event and they need a bigger space and better coordination and population management. I mean, they've most likely made so much money from brands that came for the event, so building a bigger space should not be a problem. And finally, if you're not genuinely interested in culture and tradition, what are you doing here? There are so many festivals that happen all over Nigeria, but because it's not trending, you are not there. At the end of the day, tourism needs to be done sustainably. So please, let's not ruin the experience for those who genuinely care about the essence of this festival.